Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my December TBR. For my December TBR, I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm not playing any TBR games. I just had a look at my shelves and the books on my book cart I haven't gotten to, and ones that my friends have been begging me to read, and just came up with a few I would love to get to. These also fall in line with those reading vlogs I keep telling y'all I'm in the middle of, which one in particular is testing my patience. I've been reading a lot of books for this one, and so these books should help me get that done and that reading vlog up for you. And I'm really excited to get back to roll for reads in January. Right now I'm currently about halfway through A Curse So Dark and Lonely by Bridget Kemmerer. This is a YA fantasy series in which a girl is kidnapped and taken to a magical land. It's kind of Portal fantasy like, because she is very much like human, real world, grew up in DC in the US, and now she is in Emberfall. And this is a Beauty and the Beast retelling. Our prince and his lands have been cursed to repeat the season until he finds true love. So all these women from the real world are kidnapped and brought to him in the hopes that they'll fall in love with him. And each season ends with him turning into a monster and killing anyone nearby. So we're trying to break that curse. I'm really enjoying this. It's a fun YA fantasy. I'm not obsessed with it. It's not going to be an all-time favorite, but it's certainly bingeable. And then in no particular order, let's go through some of the other books. I do have two Christmas books I have on my TBR, like physical TBR, and I actually would love some more Christmas recommendations that are available on Kindle Unlimited. So if you can leave those in the comments, I would greatly appreciate it, especially if they're short. I want to get some more festive reads in, but I was just kindly gifted off my Amazon wish list Love Light Farms by B.K. Borison, and I have wanted to read this every single holiday season since this book came out, and then the season passes and I don't get to it. I was renting it from my library, but now that I have a physical copy, I have no excuse, so I must read this in December. And then last year for Christmas, my husband gifted me The Christmas Fix by Lucy Score, and I wasn't really in the mood to pick this up right then and there. And then of course Christmas is over, so I want to prioritize reading this December as well. I don't really know what the plots of these are. I just am in it for the contemporary holiday romance vibes. Two newer releases. I have been constantly bullied to pick up Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil by two of my bookish besties. They loved it, but 5 stars, obsessed with it, and I do have this on my shelf. I have a signed edition from Indigo, which is probably just printed on there, but I still think it's cool. And I love the decorative pages in here. I have heard that this is toxic lesbian vampires, but also that tagline, while immediately catching and obviously worked because I picked it up, doesn't really give you the essence of what this book is about. But I'm excited for this nonetheless. I really need to read this because it was also nominated for the Goodreads Choice Awards. I have another V.E. Schwab actually. Let's talk about that. Vicious. This is a duology in which Victor and Eli are trying to discover how superheroes are made, and they run experiments and then end up as supervillains. This has been on my TBR for a really long time, and I'm going to be reading this for an upcoming reading vlog, so this is on the official December TBR as well. The other newer release, I know Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil isn't like the newest anymore, but this one is super new. This is Brimstone by Callie Hart, following Quicksilver, which I just read and gave 5 stars. I had so much fun with it. I was about halfway through when I pre-ordered this with the beautiful metallic orange edges. I can't wait to see what happens in this book. On my Kindle, I'm reading Wildcard by Elsie Silver. I am trying to finish up some series before the end of the year as well. I started off the year with a 5-star read, which was Malice, a 5-star reread actually, Malice by John Gwynne. And then I've been putting off Valor the entire year, knowing that this is another 5-star read for me. These books are just so chunky, but they're really not, like, this is just over 600 pages. It's just that has that thick paper that looking at this on my shelf is really intimidating to me for some reason. I want to, at the very least, be reading this at the very end of this year to carry over another 5-star into January. We will see. And then 2 kind of wild cards. I was just looking at my shelves and wanted a mix of genres as well. So I have a sci-fi thriller. This is Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. I found this for like $1, I think, and this was the first book I added to my Goodreads want to read list without actually owning. I think it was Books with Emily Fox was talking about this a million years ago, and it just sounded so good. So this is a mind-blowing sci-fi suspense love story mash-up. Are you happy with your life? Those are the last words Jason Desson hears before the kidnapper knocks him unconscious. When he wakes up, his wife is not his wife, his son was never born, and Jason is not an ordinary college professor, but a celebrated genius who has achieved something remarkable, something impossible. I'm really excited to get to this one. And then completely different vibe, I do have Winter Paradise by Ellen Hildebrand. I have wanted to pick up one of her books for so long, and all summer I kind of eyed them on my shelves. I think I have 5 or 6 Ellen Hildebrand books on my bookshelves that I've just thrifted over time, and I haven't read a single one of them. So this is the first book in the Paradise trilogy, and I do own the entire trilogy, and this is Winter in Paradise. So though it looks like a summery beachy read, I think this is a good time to read it. Spend the coldest days of winter on a warm Caribbean beach. That sounds perfect. This is like peak contemporary escapism. So we are in the cold winter months. Wow, the font in this is like absolutely massive. So this will be a really quick read, and finally dip my toes into the Ellen Hildebrand world. So this is my like really random, chaotic December TBR. We're continuing on with series, picking up some books I've been wanting to get to for a really long time, and tossing in some holiday romances as well. I don't foresee myself getting through this entire stack. As we know, December is a very busy month, but I kind of liked the freedom to just randomly pull books off my shelves. I do, of course, love a TBR game, and those truly are my favorite videos to film, videos to watch, ways to pick up my TBR, but this was a little bit refreshing for me. I don't think I'll do this too often, but I'm happy with the mix of genres. We'll see which ones I gravitate towards and which ones I don't, but just know that we will be getting back to the TBR game come January. I also got some of those fun dice to play roll for reads, like the D20, the D10, all of that. I'm really excited to incorporate that next year. I'm going to keep this video short and sweet. Let me know in the comments below a few books on your December TBR. Are you also taking a more relaxed approach this month? I love chatting with you guys in the comments. If you enjoyed my December TBR, please do give it a thumbs up so that I know, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!